couple weeks ago I picked this up. My shop gave it to me. My heating cooling shop. It's rigid all aluminum wrench, 24-inch handle, 2-foot handle. It's pretty heavy duty, and these guys go for quite a bit. All it was missing was a nut, so let's see here. This guy came in the mail. There's the nut right there that came in the mail today. Let's take it out, see if it's going to fit. Alright, let's see. There it is. So that was the right part number. 24-inch wrench. It should work. So this was, I believe this was about $20 free shipping on Amazon. So it was relatively inexpensive. There we go, look at that. Nice. Like this. And like that. There we go, look at that. Now what I'll probably do with this is sell it on eBay. Trying to sell it locally, or trying to sell it at my flea market. I don't think I'll get very much money for it. So it's more of like a specialty thing where only the professionals would want the aluminum handle. It's a nice big tool though. It's pretty late in the afternoon, but I have to get going, do a few errands. So I thought I had a furnace and a hot water tank in the back of my truck. So I didn't want to take it out. I didn't want to spend the weekend driving with it in the back of the truck. So I thought I'd do a scrap load. So what I did is I cut off all the ends on all these rads. And that didn't take very much time. It's down to a fine art. So I can do it pretty fast. Some cast iron rotors and some cast aluminum. This stuff doesn't pay very much these days, but I did get a barbecue from someone just a little while ago, so I cleaned it all up and I had a little bit of other casts to go along with it. So good, I'll just go do a quick scrap run. Nothing crazy today, but a little bit of cash for the weekend, which is always nice. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Let's see what I got here. $94 for the aluminum copper rads. So 79 pounds. The prices of that are pretty good, $1.20. That's usually a standard that I've been getting for the last while. Brake rotors, 140 pounds a ton, so it's $4.20. Some cast aluminum. Aluminum is just, I don't know what's going on with aluminum. Not good at all. So only 20 cents a pound, $6.40. $15.23 for the shred. It's gone up a little bit. It was at 95 and I got $10 raise. So it's at 105. Grand total, 120 bucks. Not too bad. Let's take a look at what the scrap ferry brought us today. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Scrap ferry didn't bring it. I did. I went and got this morning. All in one shot. Bunch of steel, scrap steel back there too. There's a furnace. This hot water tank has a little bit of copper on top there too. I got to take off, but they obviously did some sort of boiler job where they replaced it. There's the boiler right there. There's probably going to be copper in that thing too. There's just one copper pipe on top of that. I'm going to take it off, and inside there's usually these tubes. But it may just be cast iron one. We'll have to take a look though. We'll open it up, see what's inside. But man, oh man, look at all that. There's this great big brass piece right there. This piece here, it's all brass. Nice. Okay, let's get to work. I have a lot of work to do. Actually, I did all my packages just right now. I finished. There was about 10 of them. So they're in the front seat. I'm going to go to the post office, but I want to sort this out first. Oh yeah, and I have this as well. As you can tell, I just love this tool. It is such a good tool. The blades are still nice and sharp, because I only use it for copper, that is, so it stays nice and sharp. Here we go, look at all the stuff I got. Made a short time of it, only took me about 7 minutes to do all that. So I am really able to separate the soldering joints from clean copper. There's still a few pieces that I'll go through like this. I'll take the steel off that with a wrench and stuff like that. While I'm at it, I'll take the wrench and take that piece off too. Clean off the handles. But everything else, it's all nice and clean. Oh yeah, there's one other piece here, or that is steel on that, so I gotta take that off. And fun has just begun. There's still more in there, but I'm gonna do all that off camera. Little side note, here are the valves that I pulled off of the other brass valves that I just recently scrapped. So what I do is I collect them and I put them in this box. Now this box has gotten pretty big, so let's dump them out and see what I have here. Oh boy, there's a lot. Yeah, one fell. Alright. So I collect these because I want to resell them on eBay. And I'm not so sure about these plastic ones, but I just basically would throw them in with a lot of other valves. But yeah, these big ones, people will definitely buy these for different craft projects. There's lots of different light fixtures and stuff that people are creating these days. This one's actually pretty nice. It's all circle. I would put these for separate, and then the rest of it in just one big lot. Now you'd be surprised how much you can get for all this. This box is pretty full now. I should probably go ahead and try and sell that sometime soon. Hey, what's going on, you guys? I am up late. I just looked at the clock. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Getting frustrated with an eBay customer. But first, yeah, if you hear anything in the background, I brought my chickens inside. I have 5 of them in here because they got some respiratory sickness. So I already lost one chicken a couple days ago. A little chick died, and so I just didn't want the sickness to spread to the rest of them. So I have them all separated. So I got chickens in the basement. I never thought I'd do that. Oh, I'm just up late dealing with this guy here. So I sent him a DVD VCR combo, and I sent it to him a while ago, but he's all the way in California, and where I am right now in my house is Ontario. There's a whole lot of land in between California and Ontario. He could have found another DVD VCR combo somewhere else for cheaper shipping. But anyways, he bought mine, and he sent me a message just now. He said, "Hello, I recently received this unit, but it seems like the DVD side has no sound. I tried switching DVD discs, but it's still inaudible. The VCR's sound works just fine when I play a tape. Could you provide some guidance? Thanks, Linda." Well, all I did was Google it. Now, bear in mind, I have quite a few VCRs and DVD combos. I've received a whole bunch of them, and I went through them all, and I was really strict, and I junked a lot of stuff that wasn't working very well. I made sure everything was working 100%. I really put everything through the ringers, and if something didn't work, I just junked it. So I know my stuff works. But anyways, I Googled it, and I said it probably has something to do with your TV audio settings. Try adjusting the settings in the audio menu. And then this person writes back, "We test over 50 units with the same TV and connection every single day. Please provide prepaid return label to ship the unit back. Thank you, Linda." Okay, Linda. And then there was another message. I should bring that up, actually, because I wrote 2 different messages. Oh no, okay, I remember what it was. I said, "Sorry, I can't buy a return label in your country." I just left it at that. I didn't say anything else. And then they wrote back to that saying, not my problem, I need my money back. And then I wrote them a second message on top of that. I said, just curious, why did you buy this unit? If you test over 50 units a day, don't you have enough DVD VCR combos? A pretty good question. And they said, not your business. So I clicked on their profile, and lo and behold, imagine my shock when I saw that they have 69 listings on their eBay store. And what do you think they sell? Yeah, you guessed it. They sell DVD VCR combos. They sell remote controls. Yeah, there's a DVD VCR combo right there. It's actually pretty close to the one that I sent them. Yeah, they sell all sorts of stuff like that. So, wow, guys, are you really that hard up that you know, they've just probably found like, ooh, this is a fun little thing that we can do with all the other eBay sellers. We'll complain that it's broken, and then they'll just refund us. It's not going to happen this time. I'm fighting this one tooth and nail. So I knew this was going to be a problem right from the get-go as soon as they purchased it, because I saw how much the shipping was, and I was like, whoa, who pays that much shipping for a DVD VCR combo? There's obviously ones located closer to you, thus lower shipping. So anyways, let me just pull up. I have to go through all my sold listings here, and I'll find it in a second. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, they paid close to $40 in shipping. It says, recently some of the packages that I received from Canada Post are broken, or units are not working because of damages received during transit. Some sellers do not use sturdy boxes or use larger boxes much larger than the unit, which causes the unit to shift in transit and breaks. Also, most of the units shipped by USPS large flat rate boxes crushed or broken in transit. Thank you. So, you know, it's like, this is what they do, right? This is what they do. They buy things, and then it's arrived, it's damaged, I want a refund. Oh, okay, we have to return it, or how about you just give me a partial refund? You know, something like that. Oh boy, anyways, it's so late. I spent my whole night getting upset over this thing, and I haven't been able to do any other work. So, sleep on it, go to bed, and wake up in the morning and see if he wrote back. But as far as it goes right now, I'm not going to, I'm just going to use the silent treatment on this guy. I'm not going to instigate anything else. If I see he does open a return case, then we'll go from there. But alrighty, just 2 packages today. Gotta load them up in the truck. Okay, it's been a couple days, and the truck has not been started in a while, and we've had like sub-zero temperatures. Went down to minus 27 last night, which is, I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but it's cold. It's very cold. So going to the scrap here, so I might as well bring my copper as well. Okay, solid copper too. A lot of nice big pieces in there. Here are those. Those are the that came from this boiler over here. So I did take the lid off, and there's quite a few of them in here. All you have to do is just hit it right in the center with a sledgehammer, and it just pops out. It's really easy. You just really have to whack it with a heavy sledge. There's the number 2. Here's all the number 1. Pretty good. And last but not least, there's all the brass. All clean brass. So there's a few more brass pieces inside of my house that I want to go get. Yeah, I just had a couple more pieces. This motor here has a piece of brass right on the bottom of it, so I took that off. That goes in the brass. A couple of small valves I was trying to resell. I got a whole bunch of them from an auction. Those ones aren't worth reselling. These here, they're pretty nice. Big long faucets, spouts. This one's like brand new, but the problem is that they didn't come with the bushings or whatever that go on here. But I do have a listing for the big one here. I think they're the same size actually. Yeah, the same size. But I made a listing and I have 5 of them that are complete. I already sold one for 25 bucks plus shipping. So that's good. So I am saving what I can, try and resell what I can, but those 2 will go in as scrap. Let's start up the truck, see how it sounds after a long cold night of sleep. All right, it worked. All right, going to warm her up, give her some time to warm up, scrape up all that ice. I'll do that and then get on with my day. Let's see how we did. So copper's doing pretty well. So we got $77 for the copper number 2, $2.50 a pound. $48 for the number 1, it was $2.70. $48 for the brass, it's $1.50. And the shred, $34. Grand total $208. 208 bucks. Not too bad. Yeah, while I'm out here, I just want to talk about my idea of where I want to go with my business. What's happening right now with my business is that I'm at capacity pretty much with my storage. Mainly is what the problem is. I don't really have much more storage space in my basement, so I have to expand somehow. And I've been thinking about it for a long time, which way I want to go with the business. Do I want to buy some equipment like a dump truck or a new trailer, or do I want to, go a route where I want to get a warehouse in somewhere else, warehouse space, get an employee maybe. So I finally have a plan. My plan is to clear all this out. So cut down all these trees, about 40 feet back that way, and then lay down some gravel and cut down all this here to get rid of that fence, clear out all of this and go 40 feet back that way, all the way close to the road here. So I'd leave a little bit of a tree line. So basically all of that would be cleared out. So that's what I want to do, and then have it just a whole big pile of gravel. And then once I have that space all set and primed, then I can think about what I want to do. And what I'm thinking is getting a sea container. A 40-foot sea container, a guy is selling them for about $3,800. And then plus delivery and plus tax. So 40 feet is large. That is, to give it some perspective, this here is about, I think about 24 feet. So it's double that. So that would be a lot of space. I think that will do really well. I would put shelving on both sides of the sea container. And what I was thinking originally was having an office space in the very back, like having it insulated with the wood stove and whatnot, having electricity, having internet out there. I'm starting to think that maybe I should just get like a little camper trailer. Maybe that would be easy. Having a camper trailer, I see people selling them pretty cheap for about $1,000, and then I could put a wood stove in that, and then that would be easier, I think, than having that as an office space. I don't know yet. But I'm thinking having a sea container out here, and then maybe I could do another lean-to and having it kind of connect to this one somehow, and having just one eaves trough for the water. Yeah, so that's it. I'm pretty excited that I finally have a plan, because I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and that's kind of the route that I want to go with this. Oh, the other thing is that if I have a trailer out here or an office space, then maybe I can finally get an employee. Maybe someone part-time at first, just to, part-time, of course. I wouldn't be able to do full-time. But just have someone come in casually to do a little bit of work, get them going, and have them do, I mainly need someone to do listings and do shipping. Those are the two big things. Making listings, photographing items, and shipping out stuff, because those things eat up a lot of my time. And then if you can get someone to do your work and then you can spend your time doing something else. That's the main way that you need to grow a business, I think. So that's a plan. At least I have a plan now, so I feel good. So this is kind of an example of, like I was talking about, making eBay listings and photographing just takes up so much of my time, and it would be really good to have an employee to help me out with this sort of stuff, which is kind of the direction that I want to go right now. I want to work towards that direction. But anyways, this is a nice little machine here. What I did is I completely parted out this whole thing, and there's about 15 eBay listings right now. All these items have been photographed, but I still have the eBay listings in draft, so I have to add the pictures to each and every single listing. And that in of itself is probably going to take me maybe a full hour just to do that. It just takes a while. Anyways, nice little machine. This is a vintage Oster mixer. That's what you call it. It's called the Kitchen Center Mixer. So this is from, I believe, 1970s. There's a whole bunch of eBay listings from other sellers on eBay. It's a pretty popular little machine. It's pretty neat. So you can interchange it and do a whole bunch of different things. On this end, you can put a meat grinder and I believe a couple other attachments. So there's for the beaters. And then right there you can put the blender on that part, and then you can also put this juicer, and there's a food processor, a salad maker, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff too. This one I got at a clean out. Was helping out a lady move, and she gave me this for free. Yeah, so it's been a nice little thing, but it was missing the bowls, the actual glass bowls, which was a real bummer. But anyways, so yeah, I made about 15 different eBay listings. It's about $240 potential profit. But you know, this stuff, some of these things may never ever sell. It may be up there for a couple of years before it sells. You just never know until you try. So that's what I want to do with that. Yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys. And just, this stuff just takes up so much time. I would really love it to have someone else help me out with this, but that's someday down the road. Like I said, I'm really starting to get maxed out on space. This is a big pile of sewing machines that I haven't really gotten to yet. Bought all these sewing machines at an auction, $1 each. It was a really good deal. I couldn't pass it up. But so anyways, that's sitting there. In here is all my other stuff that I have listed. So there's just not a lot of room left. And you can see it back here. I got stuff all over the floor and stuff all on the shelves, on the shelving, and I just have hardly any room left. You guys, thanks so much for watching. Just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone, and to you and to your family. And it was a good year and a good decade. And I think the next year will be really good too. So if you like the video, please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see some more content. And I won't make another video. I think the next video that you'll see will be in the new year, 2020. All right. Have a good day, you guys. Cheers.